Hi Pisces, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We are covering your weekly reading, going over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a continuation and a part 2. Okay? Alright, so let's get right into it. Well, what's going on in the sky this week? We have Halloween, so happy Halloween if any of you guys celebrate. And we're beginning November this week. And starting November 2nd, we have Vesta, the asteroid in Cancer, going retrograde. And Vesta is like the keeper, representing devotion. So we're going to be taking a look back, revisiting maybe things that we were devoted to or want to be more devoted to, especially when it comes to family, home, things that we deal with behind closed doors, private matters, okay? And then on November 4th, we have Saturn in Pisces going direct. So we're gonna be able to really see and feel the reality of our dreams, creativity, imagination, illusions, and maybe what we need to do, not do, to actually make our dreams, make these things a reality, make it happen, not just be a figment in our imagination, like actually make it happen, okay? All right, so let's get straight to your reading. So, let's first start with health. So Pisces, when it comes to your health for this week, I feel like you're going through a major shift, change, transformation, ending in your life. It's like you're saying goodbye to your old self and saying hello to this new, better version of you. I'm kind of like, as an example, it's like maybe someone who you used to, like a kid who's learning how to ride a bike. You used to need training wheels, now you don't need training wheels. You used to wear braces, now you're getting your braces taken off. If you used to eat something, use something, you may not use that anymore, or you may stop using it, you may stop buying that, or something that you needed a lot before, now you don't need it anymore, or you're no longer buying that you're canceling a subscription to something, or you were doing a treatments, some kind of treatment, or getting something done, whether it's at the doctor, beauty, something, and you're kind of done with that now. You don't need to do it anymore, or you're deciding not to do it anymore, or something, maybe you were on a diet, or you were exercising, or you were some kind of schedule regimen, that is changing, or that is shifting, okay? Maybe because it's just done and you have no more classes left, or you have no more of that product, or you feel like it served its purpose and you no longer need to use it. I guess like a simple example in my life would be like my baby Skylar's diapers. We no longer wear size 3 now. Now we wear size 4 diapers. I know that's like a super simple example, but it's like you're transitioning from something to something else. You used to eat something, you no longer need to eat that, or you're changing how you feel about something emotionally, okay? And maybe you're kind of like, you've graduated, you transformed into this next level of yourself, okay? All right, and maybe when it comes to your health, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe there's a Scorpio person in your life who's helping you with certain things, and when it comes to your health, maybe your doctor is a Scorpio or something like that, or a trainer, okay? And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, this is a week where it's going to be a little bit harder to focus, or you may find it a little bit difficult to focus and get things done because there's a lot of distractions. And maybe these distractions aren't your fault. Maybe there's like personal things going on in your life. You have like a bunch of events coming up, or friends, family, fun things going on, Halloween and festivities, or there could just be a lot of chaos, a lot of madness, a lot of things going on that are distracting you. So try to focus as much as you can, or maybe eliminate these distractions so you can get the most important things done and then have some fun. So there could be just a lot of fun, or kind of things coming up around you that are kind of taking away your attention from important tasks that you need to do. So it may be a little bit easier than usual this week to get distracted, or be like confused, or like make a mistake. So just something to keep in mind, okay? And then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side here we have the Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords. All right, so some of you may have air in your chart, like Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I, for example, I'm a Libra rising, Aquarius moon. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have here the Three of Wands, Justice, and the Universe, which is like the World card in the regular deck. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with here, this person could be a Libra, maybe also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, but doesn't have to be, could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those, okay? And I feel your energy, like for this week, is very like, you know, like you're not holding back anymore. You're finding your voice, you're having more confidence, speaking your truth, speaking facts, and it's like you're no longer being like shy or timid about something. And maybe it's this person is influencing you, or maybe there's just something in the air, like you're just like different now, where you're not afraid to like say what you really think, what you really feel. And especially because like before, maybe you wouldn't do it because like, oh, I don't know, that might be weird, or I don't want to come off like that way. But you may realize this week that like closed mouths don't get fed, and sometimes you gotta put yourself out there, or you just have to say things, because if not, if you don't ask or you don't try, you'll never know. Okay, so this person that you're dealing with could be someone you met online, social media, dating apps. Maybe there's distance between the two of you, or you are long distance, or you once were long distance, or they're from a different culture, background, city, state, continent, looks different than you, speaks a different language, culture, religion, etc., whatever. There could be something totally different about you guys. This person could also be someone who works in law, you know, like an attorney, judge, lawyer, maybe law enforcement, or in, you know, some kind of judicial justice system, okay? And I feel like here you guys are both starting the week very passionate. You're relating your passions with this person. You maybe seem to be on the same page. They're talking, expressing certain things, and like I feel like they add on ideas to you. Like any ideas that you bring up or you talk about, they add on to it, and they're like, oh yeah, you should do this, or like, oh, you can do this, and like they express it, or they make you feel comfortable to express it and to talk about it, okay? And I feel like you may kind of accidentally, or just like not even thinking about it, like bring up an idea, or like kind of jokingly be like, oh yeah, you know, I was thinking of doing this, or like that would be really cool to do this, or I've always wanted to do this, but yeah, no, I don't know, it's silly, like I don't know what I'm thinking, like that's not gonna happen, but it's always been a dream of mine, or like I just always thought it'd be cool, but there's no way I can do it, or I would do that. And you kind of just like innocently maybe put it out there, or talked about it as something that you've always wanted to do, or maybe just like an idea or something, proposition, and they actually listened, they paid attention, and you maybe thought they weren't even paying attention, or you were just kind of like mumbling, you know, to yourself, but they were paying attention, and they actually really liked your idea, and they're actually kind of like adding on to it and telling you, you know what, like that's actually a really good idea, or like that's possible, we can actually make that work. And you're gonna be maybe shocked, like, what, really? Like, you think we could do that? Or you'd be down to do that? And they're like, yeah, like let me make some arrangements, or like, you know what, I actually have a friend or a buddy or some blah 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 that can hook us up, or I actually have free tickets here, or I can do this. Like they're gonna like actually be very supportive of it, or make it possible, or they're gonna try to make it possible, okay? Even if it's something that they may not exactly be able to do, but they're gonna maybe pull some strings behind the scenes, and like, you know what, actually, okay, yeah, that'd be really cool, like I want to try that. And you're like, you may be shocked, like, really? Oh, okay, yeah. And they're like, yeah, well, I don't know why you never told me that before, like you should have told me a long time ago, like we could have done that before. And you're like, oh really? Well, I don't know, I didn't want to bother, I didn't think like it'd be possible. And they're like, no. And you guys may end up traveling, so there could be traveling involved. You may go somewhere, or like they're helping expand, they're helping you show that the world is bigger, and that there's so much more possible for you. And so I feel like your world is growing, your world is expanding, and you're starting to see that closed mouths don't get fed. And sometimes you just have to speak up, sometimes you just have to put yourself out there, or just say what you're thinking, or share that idea, because you just never know. Maybe in your mind you think it's dumb, or like, oh, it's not possible, but in someone else's mind they're like, oh, you know what, yeah, I'd love to, or we should do that. You just never know, right? So I do feel like you're finding your voice, you're speaking out, and out of this idea is going to come up something new or an opportunity. And maybe this person, with their help, they're making it possible. And you guys may travel somewhere or go somewhere, or the communication or something, like you guys may plan or do something special together or for the future. Okay, so I really like this energy. It's exciting, and I think it's going to give you more confidence and maybe give you more assurance or more validation, confidence that you need to speak up more and talk more. Okay, all right, so let's continue on and extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, followed up with your advice at the end. Okay, so we'll continue on and extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading. Take care. Bye.